Hey, what do you guys think each character's semblance is? I
Yeah.
mean,
They're what?
like, five
Oh,
of
you
them.
mean
Do
the
you guys-
fairy tale type things?
They're fairy
Yeah.
tale?
Oh,
Well,
and-
Yang is obviously Goldilocks. Ruby is, Little Red Riding Hood. Blake is Beauty and the Beast. And
Yeah.
Wise is Snow White.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was known, but I didn't consider that it might extend to more characters.
Well, Sun Wukong, he's actually based on the character from Journey to the West.
I was just gonna say that, you son of a bitch.
Who also,
Doesn't Penny kind of remind you
who
of
also
Pinocchio?
Goku is based off of.
Yeah, I know.
Penny seems like, yeah. Pure is a reference to a Greek myth, and let's see, what else do I know?
I know that the teacher with the handlebar mustache is the huntsman from Little Red Riding Hood.
Jean is Joan of Arc, or Joan of Arc.
Yeah. Let's see, what else have we got? I think it's safe to say that Rin is a completely original character, not based on anyone.
Maybe.
Because I think he was just based on Monty.
Yeah, kind
The
of.
Legend of Ohm.
But no,
Actually,
guys,
I'm looking. Oh, did you just say Ren?
Yeah, Rin.
I'm at the wiki right now, and it says, and in the trivia it says Ren is Japanese for lotus. Hence is emblem. Lai is Chinese for ardent. Lai Ren is Chinese for huntsman.
oh yeah,
that's just trivia based on his name.
Underthing. Yang is like sun in Japanese or Chinese.
What about Nora?
I think
Yeah, I think Rin's a more original character, and I think Nora is too, just sort of to be his foil. If actually, I just had a thought. If thinking along the lines of
I
Payne's
guess she's
Android
supposed to
Girl, imagine if she's Pinocchio.
I don't think so. I'm at the wiki. It says her last name comes from the Valkyries of Norse mythology, female warrior servants of the gods Valhalla. This could
That's
also
just
indicate
that's
name.
just the etymology of the name. Like, Yang doesn't have anything to do with Goldilocks, but she's still clearly, that's like her theme. But think about it. Imagine, let's say Penny
Their
is
base.
like an android girl. Maybe, and that her whole thing was she wants to be friends, and she was so excited that she could be friends like a normal person with Ruby, and that she doesn't have many friends. She's also clearly generally kept like off to herself by like, remember how she was driven away in that limousine, that telling her not to go off on her own and do stuff? I feel like it's like she wants to be like a normal girl, and she's Pinocchio.
And plus the whole kind of once.
I
Pretty
thought you
sure
were- I
once
thought
she
you were
fell
talking about
down,
Nora.
she like kind of laid there for a good bunch of minutes.
My bad. I thought you were talking about Nora.
No,
No,
Penny.
Penny.
Penny is Pinocchio.
Yeah, Nora. She, according to the wiki, it's based off. She's a Valkyrie.
That's pretty boss. I am now imagining Valkyries as Genki girls, and that's a glorious. Make this an anime. Make it happen, Funimation.
I'll make it happen.
You write manga. You don't do animes. Actually, you haven't even written a manga yet, so you know what? Do that first.
I'm doing it right now.
No, you're not. You're talking with us right now. Yeah.
I'm doing both.
Holy shit! I've been
like
shown up.
Yang's name is Small Dragon of the Sun. That's how it connects to yellow.
And that's also why like her ability is kind of like fiery.
No, but
Yeah.
guys,
I wonder what's up with the hair thing. I wonder if that's just sort of a vanity thing, like she just like don't fuck with my hair.
Well, also
Or if
her
there's something else
eyes
going on.
glow red when she does it.
And her hair sort of.
I think
becomes
the
fire.
eye glowing might just kind of okay on Yang's eyes glowing. That's either gonna be some kind of like a plot thing, or it's just like a visual thing.
No, I was thinking her eyes glow and she becomes all fiery, and she clearly goes Super Saiyan, awesome powers.
Did you say
But
Super
doesn't that-
Saiyan?
Yes.
No, he said Saiyan.
Shut up! I'm making a point.
You
know, first of all, I apologize for saying Saiyan.
Shut the fuck up! I got another theory.
Well, you have to apologize for saying Saiyan. You offended some people.
No, he didn't say Saiyan.
Yes,
He
I
said
said
Saiyan
cyan as the color. Oh my god.
You meant Saiyan.
Ryan, Ginyu, shut the fuck up and listen.
Jesus
When
Christ.
when someone takes sort of Yang's hair and she gets super pissed and gets all super powered and shit, her eyes glow and her hair becomes fiery. who else do we know when using powerful pyrotechnic powers gets glowing eyes and it looks like she's on fire? The fucking evil witch.
Oh, that bitch. But, like, her eyes are, like, completely different, though. Like, they go... If you think about her eyes, they kind of glow... When they glow red, they kind of glow like Killua eyes from One Piece.
Whereas the other one glows yellow. But think about it. I'm thinking that that Yang might not be entire... That might have something special about her. Like, she's... Like, maybe it's, like, a special thing that you're born with the ability to just naturally manipulate magic. And you don't need to use a weapon, and that's something that Yang has.
It also kind of explained her superhuman strength.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because she launched Junior across a fucking room with a punch.
Hold on a second, Ryan. Well, are you still having that thing where if we're talking, your voice doesn't come through?
I have no idea. Though it's not my feed. I'm trying to tell you guys something.
What?
It's her fucking semblance, which is what I was asking for. It's a thing that she can do. Pyrrha can control poles. RWBY has her speed. Weiss has glyphs.
Oh, wait, so these are just natural abilities that they have?
Yeah, so...
When was this explained in show?
I guess you just kind of seen it through the trailers. And the way how they fight.
Hold on.
It was during the time when Jean was fighting the big Urza, and Pyrrha lifted her hand, and you saw that black aura thing, and then his shield moved up.
Yeah.
That's her semblance. She can pull poles.
Oh, that's why she always throws her javelin with like ridiculous accuracy.
Yep. And that's what it is. Though it hasn't been confirmed that is Yang's semblance. In fact, they said it was more of like it's a byproduct.
It's not even on the wiki.
Yeah.
So hers is in the dark.
Yep.
Let's see about. I think maybe Wise may have one.
What do you think everyone else's semblance is? Weiss
would be the gravity manipulation.
Yeah, hers is glyphs.
Yeah, what do you think everyone else is? Let's see. John's is obviously a shield and a healing.
Which is ironically much like Excalibur.
Blake's is stealth.
Yeah. Well, no, it's more like a godly protection that Joan of Arc was supposedly. But yeah.
Supposedly Blake's is stealth, but it's unconfirmed. But I'm gonna assume it's stealth anyway, since she can vanish and shit.
I would have thought it would have to be something that helps her manipulate her throwing weapon, like the pistol. Because there's no way you could do that on skill alone. Like that, she makes it that she can.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, no, not that. Like when she throws her pistol around, whips it to hit guys, and also while she's flinging it around, fire it.
I think what she does is she wraps the ribbons on her arm around the trigger, so she can.
Yeah, but then it would be firing off every time she yanked on it.
No.
Well, no. If you do it at a certain angle, you can get it. Well, anyway,
It's kind of hard to tell how much of this is like, oh, these are super special skills, and how much of it is these are anime physics.
Yeah. Plus, you have to keep in mind that she could have a semblance, but she's also a faunus, which means that her speed is just like when she just ran out of the room really quickly. That's obviously the faunus heritage, as well as she can probably see in the dark and shit like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Rin's semblance is the shield thing that he showed. Hit force field.
Oh yeah, that he can.
And the protection. I fucking love it, by the way.
No, that was when starts with a P, John's kind of love interest. Pyrrha. When she was explaining to John how an aura can be used to protect yourself. So I think that's just a generic use of aura that anyone can do.
Maybe. Maybe his semblance is making pancakes.
That would be the greatest semblance fucking ever.
And Nora's is eating jam.
Nora's is being able to make a sound.
What if Nora's semblance or whatever was like a like having a vast or near infinite amount of like energy to her. Because I mean, what if that was like the reason why she is how she is?
I feel like
Yeah.
if anything, Nora's going to be the one that's going to be the master of the fourth wall. Like, she just fits that character.
I feel like Nora's semblance is going to be the ability to sound like a sloth.
Yeah.
Boop.
Watch sounding like a sloth be like a key part of a fight or something later on.
It's going to be.
By the way, speaking of fights, that fight what they had with the Beowulfs and shit in the forest in the first part of the series was fucking awesome.
I want more explanations on what's up with the Grimms. Like, I want more back. I want lore. I want to know what's with them. What are they?
We'll get that in the second. I think they'll touch more upon that in the second volume.
I think it's going to be more in the third volume. Second volume is probably going to be more focused on political shit.
Yeah.
If I know my Naruto, it's going to be focused on teaching us about the political, like ties between the various countries and kingdoms and shit.
Naruto.
So,
Yeah.
do you guys think that the woman who can control fire is the queen, quote unquote?
Of
Or do
the
you think
Faunus?
Because in my opinion, I think it's the whatever character is being voiced by Cortana, or what's her name? Anyway, the announcer at the start, I think that's the queen.
Maybe.
In my opinion. Because then you hear another voice, which I think is Ozpin, making a retort to her like threat at the end of her explanation of the world.
Yeah.
It could be. Anything's possible, really.
Well, I mean, clearly there's a Wizard of Oz motif going on with Good Witch and Oz.
Yes.
I think that she's the Wicked Witch.
She might be the Wicked Witch. Yeah.
That's the idea.
And then maybe a house could fall on top of her.
No, the Wicked Witch's sister.
Oh, yeah, that was the Wicked Witch's sister. Maybe someone. Oh, since she's fire, someone can pour water on her, and then she'll start melting.
I feel like Nora's going to throw water on her, and it's not going to work, and it will be a rather funny moment. Either Nora or Ruby.
Probably Ruby.
Yeah.
Battle skirts. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was the best Weiss Ruby moment I've ever seen.
I know. Oh, that was great.
Speaking of that, what did you guys think? What do you guys think of Ruby and Wise's relationship at first? Because at first I thought they were going to have like the Goku and Vegeta relationship.
Nope.
Yeah.
That only worked.
Or more
Friendly
akin
rivalry.
to, yeah, or more akin to the Zoro and Sanji rivalry in One Piece.
Nope, not even that. It's gonna be more. It would be far more. I don't think you can do it with either One Piece or Dragon Ball Z because in this case, you have to keep in mind that Ruby is not only Weiss's friend, but also her leader. So there's an authority edge to it that you got to keep in mind. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Apparently, from what I heard, is a friend of mine, the people who shipped Blake and Yang were really pissed when Sone came out because I thought that it was going to be Blake Sone.